A vibrant and thriving West African nation is celebrated for its rich history, diverse culture, and entrepreneurial spirit. In recent years, the Ghanaian economy has experienced significant growth and development, thanks in part to venture capital financing. The Venture Capital Trust Fund, Vctf, or the Trust Fund, was established by the Vctf Act 2004, Act 680, with two clear mandates. 1. Investing in venture capital funds dedicated to investing in small and medium-scale enterprises, and deploying monies to support other activities and programs.
Venture Capital Trust Fund, since we started operations in 2006, have established 11 funds. These funds cut across all the sectors. We have health, education, etc. We have managed to create over 3,000 direct and indirect jobs. And we have also managed to leverage the money that was given us to over $100 million.
The vision of Venture Capital Trust Fund is to have a thriving VC industry in Ghana. And the whole idea is to ensure that all the pieces that comes together in making investment into SMEs for growth. We believe that when we invest in small and medium enterprises, they will grow, they will create jobs, they will produce things that we keep important into this country, and that growth will live with us. And so that's really what our vision is. And we try to look at more import substitution kinds of companies and also export-oriented kinds of companies in order to have that balance of payment and to grow the economy.
In 2020, the minister put us on the Ghana Economic Transformation Project, a project that was taking $200 million USD from the World Bank. So we were part of it, and as a result of that, we have been recapitalized with an amount of $40 million USD to invest in the SME sector. And that is why, come this year alone, in 1 year, we've been able to set up 3 funds, as against the 7 that were set up over a period of 16 years.
The VCTF team comprises dedicated professionals who work closely with fund managers to ensure the success of the businesses they support. Their commitment to the growth and development of Ghana's SMEs has significantly impacted the nation's economy.
Venture capital is mandated to invest in SMEs through fund managers. But for us to settle on a fund manager, there are a few things to look out for. One, we must find a fund manager whose interest is aligned to that of the Venture Capital Trust Fund. The fund must aim at making impact, creating jobs, making employment, sustaining employment, and for that fund manager, their ultimate interest must align in economic growth. And the other thing we look out for is impact. We do not invest in fund managers who are just not going to make impact. You must make impact, and the fund must ultimately lead to economic development.
We have 2 funds. The first one is a bankers venture fund in which VCTF invested $4 million in an $11 million fund. Under that fund, we provided funding for 8 portfolio companies. Those 8 portfolio companies, I would say that there was an average of $1 million in a company. Those companies generated directly about 1,500 employments. Everpure is a water producing company that was predominantly sachet water producer and also doing some bottle. They had operations in Kumasi and Chama. We provided funding for them to set up one of the state-of-the-art facilities in Tomefa near Weja in that area. It has helped us to create a job. At the time of investment, the employment count was just about 120. As of today, we have over 300 direct jobs, and we are impacting more than 1,000 in the value chain, in the distribution and sales network, as well as those in the supply chain.
Paper Magic is a company that started basically as a printing company. Okay, we're just printing. We're in Newtown, as everybody was, just doing printing for our programs, books here and there. And then I remember we got a job to do envelopes, billing envelopes for MTN. So a friend of mine brought a job knowing I was in printing. And so I took the job thinking that I could get a company that could do it for me. I roamed the whole of Accra. I didn't get any company to produce it for me. We eventually had to do that job manually. So from that day, I said to myself, how come every envelope in this country is imported? We should be able to do it in this country. That's how come Paper Magic was born. But 3.5 years ago, a friend of mine introduced me to Impact Capital Advisors. That they were a company that was looking for young enterprises like ours to invest in to help them to grow. So I spoke with them, went to their office, we had a chat. And it took us back and forth, probably more than 2 years for us to be able to arrive back. But it was a good experience because it kept me learning so many things. I had to put my papers right, to do our documentations right, our records and all that. So that 2 years, and I always tell them that I'm very grateful for that 2 years period because it made us learn a lot within that 2 years. So yes, we went through all that rigorous process with them, and then eventually they agreed to sign up in their project. The funding has been wonderful, but for me, the highlight is not really the money. The highlight is the discipline that the fund brings to bear.
VCTF's investments have played a crucial role in supporting the growth and diversification of Ghana's economy. Their contributions have led to job creation, increased access to essential services, and the development of innovative solutions that improve the lives of Ghanaians. Through their investments in key sectors, VCTF continues to help shape the future of Ghana's economy and create a lasting impact that will be felt for generations to come. As the Venture Capital Trust Fund continues to support the growth and development of Ghana's SMEs, they remain committed to empowering entrepreneurs and building a brighter future for the people of Ghana.